Hello, my name is Jackie, and as you hear, may I present you my cement plant. It's a wonderful place where we produce every day a cement that we sell internationally.
What the hell is that noise? We are working here in the laboratory. We are producing microalgae that are used to make biofuel, when we are just polluting and making noise.
Stop arguing. I will show you a way to find a common ground. Our firm A, is a cement plant. Its goal is obviously to create cement that will be used on construction sites. Right next to the cement plant, there is a laboratory that grew up kind of algae, which will serve to produce ecological petroleum called biofuel. As you saw before in the introduction, there is a dispute between the two firms. We will see why later. As the production of cement emits a lot of CO2 in the atmosphere, the firm has to buy a right to pollute on the emission quotas market. The idea is simple. The price of the right to pollute is determined by the junction of supply and demand. This market was created by Ronald Coase in a goal of reducing and controlling CO2 emissions. The system permits to reward the polluting firms and penalize the polluting one because they create negative externalities that are not taken into account in the business model. The laboratory develops an innovative system of biofuel from microalgae that they have created. To finance the project, the laboratory could ask for a green bond to various actors such as institutions like the World Bank that have emitted $9 billion of green bonds since 2008, big firms, but also local authorities. To obtain this green bond, the firm must present an investment report in order to prove that its project respects a green approach. Thanks to the provision of money, the laboratory could develop its business and produce more biofuel. A green bond is based on the same principle as an usual credit, but the project has to invest this money in a project linked to the environmental and ecological transition. The total actors' emission in 2015 represent around $35 billion. The objective of each firm is to maximize its profits and to improve its business model. It appears that microalgae grow faster alongside CO2. That means that the more they are in contact with CO2, the more they grow and the more the laboratory could collect algae and produce biofuel. Now remember, cement plant and laboratory have both issues that they need to solve. Instead of fighting, they should collaborate and becoming complementary to be more efficient. Hence, the cement plant could send its CO2 to the laboratory. Thanks to that, the laboratory could grow up faster its algae and produce more biofuel in less time. Moreover, the cement plant will reduce its production cost and pay less carbon taxes. To sum up, everybody is money earning. The last advantages of this complementarity is that it permits to produce biofuel which is much more respectful for the environment, but it also a decontaminating solution. This is a situation of mutualism. The firms could live separately, but live better and longer together. This collaboration respects the blue economy. This concept was created by Gunther Pauli and goes further the concept of green economy. Indeed, some detractors maintain that green economy increases inequality and disadvantages the poor. The main idea of blue economy is to live in a world without any waste and garbage. Nothing is thrown away, Everything is reused. The economic system in a blue economy is based on the use of waste and how people could see garbages differently. Pauli wrote a book, 10 Years, 100 Innovations, 100 Million of Jobs, where we explain that blue economy is the best way for a society to function because it will impact all the economy and create jobs to collect and recycle waste in a feasible and sustainable way. In his book, Pauli introduced 100 innovations that could favor the economy, improve our wealth and health and our nutrition. These innovations are based on energy flows and biodiversity. The waste, here CO2, is transformed in a raw material necessary to produce another good, biofuel. To finish with, let's sum up what you need to understand and memorize concerning the emission quota market, the green bond, and the blue economy. The emission quotas market was put in place by Ronald Coase to supervise the emissions of CO2 in the atmosphere. Polluting firms must buy right to pollute. Concerning green bonds, they are made to finance a project that is in the ecological transition vision. Various actors could deliver a green bond: institutions, big firms, local authorities. $35 billion have already been emitted. To finish with, let's sum up the principle of blue economy introduced by Gunther Pauli. It is based on the principle of zero waste. Pauli explained that the blue economy is based on a circular economy. The garbage is transformed into raw materials, there is no waste anymore. Through this example, we show you that two opposite firms could find advantages in the disadvantages of the other one.
Now, let's go back to our characters. As I told you, the ice is broken.